How do you do? My name is Michael. Welcome to the Coolie Cake channel. Yeah, used to be Gloombirdie, but I thought that might have put a damper on the overall ante anticipatory factor, you know? Um, I thought people might anticipate something kind of dark and medieval or gothic or something, you know, with like the plague doctor mask that is still adorned right now. I'm working on well, not myself, but my brother is working on rebranding for Coolie Cake. It is my Christmas present, and looking forward to seeing what he cooks up. He came up with the Gloombirdie logo. And so let's see what he does for Coolie Cake. I thought it would be cool to have a honey cake, a traditional honey cake, on like a platter or like a plate, um, with a candle lit. But the candle is not a candle, it's actually a stick of dynamite. So I thought that might be cool for Coolie Cake. Um, So that's kind of what I pitched to him. He pitched to me, he didn't realize what I had meant by coolie. It's typically an individual of lower paying wages, um, and they kind of hustle to make a living. Um, and and cake, well, like a honey cake. Like in India, honey cakes are very you can find them as street food, um, and uh, you can find them all around the world. Honey cakes as street food, really. Um, uh, but yeah, I thought that that would be something cool, um, and so I went for it and changed my gamer tags everywhere but PlayStation. Um, So, my Meta Quest 2, I'm Coolie Cake there, and I'm Coolie Cake on Xbox. I got a Coolie Cake website in the works, and cooliecake.com. And I think I don't know how much longer I have gloombirdie.com. But I'm going to just mirror the Coolie Cake site on there once it's up and running. And yeah, so I'm Coolie Cake now. Uh, so let's get into coffee talk here now that I've given you the explanation of the name change and a little bit of a background and where I'm going with this channel. Um, this is really kind of a non-competitive channel. Um, really, I'm not trying to like get numbers really. I think that's evident. I don't stream all the time. But if you feel like knowing when I've streamed or want to tune in to anything in the future, go ahead and um, follow and hook up yourself with some notifications, and then you'll know when I'm streaming or when you can tune in to something um, that's already been recorded. All right, so let's get into coffee talk. Welcome. Hey, Pop. Good evening, everyone. Everyone's safe and sound tonight. So far, so good, officer. With the cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop, I'm not so sure about that. Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Gloomy, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. Hey, you and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. Ha! It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon. Oh, anything special today? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience to use in my story. Still fretting over your story, eh? Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh, yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck, then. Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos for the werewolf case? I spoke to Gala about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have had a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So, those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. You. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far, but he wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state. So far, that's all we know. All I know. Rachel. 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 Is Mr. Hendry all right? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate? Dark. Your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. That's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon, but we arrived just a little too late. What happened? He didn't get help fast enough, so some of the damage might be permanent. Oh no, he might never be able to walk properly again. It's all because of me, because I didn't listen to him when all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment, and I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really needed to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess. Miss Rachel, what really happened last night? Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh, he didn't like that, of course. So he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found him. They found some eyewitnesses to testify, and they managed to find the thugs. Are they fans of yours? No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. What? Oh boy. The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Whoa. How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys and locker room talk, right? Yeah. Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of discussion. Ugh. So there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for. Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. and your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish my mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when that's it. That's all you have to do. It might be weird to hear about something coming from Freya, but she is right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Gloomy. Man, what a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay? No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then. See you. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I messed up the voice. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest. And I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today. All right. I won't bother you then. Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, the whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you? So thank you. The pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit chat. You've got a book to finish. He. No problem, boss. Masala chai, spice tea from Southern Asia. 2 weeks later. Coachella Festival proves to be a major boost for Seattle tourism. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. Initial reports indicate something herpes outbreak at Coachella. Whoa. Wowzers. Herpes outbreak. That's no good. Ugh. That would not be fun. Cold sores? Jeez Louise. Hello. Okay. Let's see. I don't think it's been too long, but that's gonna do it for this little session. I'm gonna jump on something else. I don't know what. I'm gonna jump on something else though, and I guess I'll be back. So give me a little bit of time and to unwind for a second. Take a sip of some Baya, I think it's called Baya. It's like a Starbucks energy drink. It's pretty tasty. It's like raspberry and lime. This is the one I'm drinking right now. It's in the fridge, so and I'll be right back. I might even jump back on Coffee Talk because I enjoy it. It's nice to see the story progress. All right, and all of these fantastical characters are amazing. I enjoy Coffee Talk. All right, thought I was gonna sneeze. Okay, I'll be back.